Oh, okay. Found you. What's up, guys, and welcome back to Subnautica. And to start off today's episode, figured we would take our first steps through the giant alien vertical jello pool. You guys were telling me that this was safe, so I'm gonna trust you, but I'm still a little bit hesitant. Yeah, we're a little bit hesitant. You know, it's not every day that you fall into the Matrix. Like I said, it looks like a Stargate, but I don't know. I'm not an ancient alien. For all I know, this is a trash compactor. All I know for sure is that they really knew how to party, right? Disease research and jello pool wrestling. The sexiest of combinations. Okay, is this different? It's kind of hard to tell. They didn't do a lot of accent decorating. Oh, wait a minute, we're back at 92 meters. We're back at the gun facility. Oh, that is awesome, because I really needed to get to the surface today and I did not want to drive the whole way back up, and I need some of these. So I'm probably gonna swim back to the base now and get a few resources and then swim back here and we'll take the portal back, because we're not going back to the surface today with the Cyclops, we're actually going deeper. We got some kind of message last time. The next place that we need to go is the primary containment facility, and that's actually 1.4 kilometers down, so we were about 1.2 in the thermal power plant, and there's some kind of connecting tunnel nearby. Not 100% sure, it even tells me that it's south-southeast, so that's really helpful. So I'm gonna do that long, boring swim now, I won't bore you guys with that, and then we'll get back down to the depths. Can't tell if space whales or just very angry sea dragons. What happens if I go up here? There we go. Okay, this is the entrance. So we made our way back to the Cyclops, which seems to be in one piece. Did I leave it on? Oh, no, no. Do not blow up my Cyclops. Did I forget to turn this thing off? Oh, crap. Okay, jump. Jump, get in, get in, get in, get in, get in. Don't attack it, don't attack it, don't attack it. How are we doing? We're a little crooked, we're a little crooked. Are you off? Engines are off. What? Engines are off, why did it just try to nuke us? Well, it didn't do any damage. Weird. Okay. No, we're good. We're good. This is such a tight squeeze, but we are going deeper. Okay, this is deeper, right? We could go over there. What did I just hear? What, I heard off noises. Do you care about temperature at all? Hopefully not. Okay, we're just gonna move around and see if we can rotate a little bit. We are definitely deep. We're at about 1400. This is where we need to be. What was that? Okay, don't ask questions. We're just gonna move. That's just the paint. It's just the paint, right? We're not taking damage. We're good. We're good. This is really weird. It doesn't look like it's all loaded in.
I am what you seek. Want to help you.
Okay, whoa. All right, that was a pretty cool reveal. I was gonna say everything is all square. Oh, sorry, I should probably just lean on the horn a little bit. Warn people that I'm driving into them. Driving into a tiny little fish. Let's not touch the horn. That's a bad idea. Driving into a tiny little fish is like plowing into a mountain in this thing. Are you what was just talking to me, or are you you're another meanie pants? Okay. Well, I'm on silent, so you're not interested in me, right? Super silent. Feel quiet like. Right? Right? Yeah? You like to yell? That's nice. Okay, we're just gonna go down a little bit. That looks like an entrance to me. Okay. This has to be it, right? This has to be what I'm looking for. What are you yelling about? And what was the space whale talking about? I'm sorry. I'm freaking out right now. Okay, hold on. Just park it right around here-ish. Maybe we'll just get as close as possible. How about that? There we go. Oh, I should definitely want to turn you off. I don't want to draw any attention. Okay. There we go. 14% power? Yeah, that might be a problem. Seeing water waves in my place. That's not good. Why are things red? Is red bad? I feel like red might be bad. Let's just double check, make sure there aren't any leaks or anything like that. No, I think we're good. Red must just mean off. I'm a little bit paranoid. I haven't had my coffee yet. I'm just gonna quickly fix that. There we go. Oh, come on. This thing is turned off. They're all the way down here. How can I park and get out if you guys are just gonna latch on? I'm gonna have to take the power cells with me or else we're never getting back. That's a 0, okay. We can take you and, oh crap. I only have 1 power cell at 29%, that's it? I had better have a few down in storage. I usually pack up a few just in case, but that's not promising. We are disembarking on Scary Journey. Oh, come on, dude. Why you gotta be like that? Oh, it's a dick move. Can't I just park there and not be bothered? Okay, well at least the little leeches are off, so our power should be conserved in my pocket. And we have another staticky TV screen and the blue tablet. So we got the blue tablet last time and the ability to build more blue tablets in case we need to, because I did bring the materials for that. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I am getting some serious Alien versus Predator vibes from this. Waiting for something to hug my face as I hear the little robot friendlies.
Translating local alien broadcast. Warning, vaccine development program terminated. Emperor egg hatching project terminated. Live specimens terminated. Evacuate immediately.
Evacuate immediately, and they terminated all of their research. This place is freaking huge! Look at the size of this. This is like their home base. Whoa, whoa. What did I do? I didn't mean to touch things. Did I touch things? Oh, I can scan this. Okay, well, I guess I should probably scan it. Ion Cube Fabricator? Oh. So is this what they're using to make the ion cubes? That'd be pretty interesting. This device appears to be the origin of the raw mineral that forms the base of the ion cubes which power small alien systems. Likely drawing power itself from the main thermal plant, this device may represent an almost limitless source of energy. That's pretty cool. So we have another force field. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe doors. Oh, whoa. Ancient blade. Okay. It's a bunch of artifacts here. That's kind of unique. Ancient earth blade. An ancient earth blade dating back to the 13th century. Blood samples on the blade match the DNA of 7 separate heads of state from the period. This evidence supports the theory that the aliens are an ancient, spaceborne civilization engaged in the surreptitious study of less developed species. That is super interesting. Okay, we have a strange carving. So that might be the earth blade of another race somewhere else? This carving is hundreds of thousands of years old and made from an unrecognized natural fiber grown on an unknown planet. It bears striking resemblance to the old Earth yin and yang symbol. 2 competing theories may explain this similarity. Aliens visited Earth prior to the 4th century BC and influenced the development of ancient Chinese philosophy, or the concept of yin and yang is universal, since yin and yang describes the fundamental interdependency of seemingly opposite forces. It may be necessary existential understanding in some form in all sufficiently developed civilizations. The tapering of 2 circles, the union, into opposed and infinitesimally small points, the finite, is one logical way to represent this understanding and may have been developed independently by species other than humans. That is really interesting. Ancient civilizations. I know this probably has nothing to do with the story, but I want to learn more. Alien statue. Kind of just looks like an alien butt plug, but you never know. This artifact is unpowered, suggesting it served a ceremonial rather than practical purpose. I don't know if butt stuff would be considered ceremonial or practical. Depends on the aliens. It doesn't need to be powered necessarily. The pyramid resembles vines spiraling upward towards the warm blue stone mounted above it. It may represent a plant found on the aliens' homeworld, a building of religious import, or even the gravitational pull of their home solar system. Okay. We have a circular object that looks like some kind of shield. Kind of also looks like a sun. Holographic projector? This device contains network apparatus and a holographic projection unit. It was likely used as a communication relay capturing and projecting the image of the user to a remote location. There do not appear to be any other devices in range. That would have been cool. Just call up some kind of weird aliens. Rudimentary tablet. So maybe a primitive version of the tablets that we've been using, or not, because I'm sure tablets are pretty universal. This device shares many similarities with the tablets used to access the alien facilities, although its structure is rather less complex. It may have served a similar purpose, granting security access and storing relevant data, and was thus kept here as a form of legacy support. I'm guessing there's no way I can break into any of these. They're just here to be interesting tidbits. Oh god, there's even more of them over here. Alien technology. Karen, you couldn't be a little bit more specific? I think all of this counts as alien technology. Even though this one is making creepy noises. Okay, okay. That was rude. Since when do you do that? I thought we were cool. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, okay. That's how you want to roll, is it? Yeah, that's cool. Rango Tango, bring you down to Chinatown, little robot bastard. What's a translation device? This device stores linguistic data from over 1,000 different languages. That's a lot of aliens. The core of the device may allow alien text to be read and translated. Analysis of the onboard data reveals a number of ancient Earth languages, and the term CHBC Live appears many times in the device's data. Its import is unclear. The device seems to be configured to translate into the designer's language. It will not work the other way around, so it's useless to us because we don't speak ancient alien. Just an empty case. I guess we might as well learn about the empty cases. Maybe this will let me get into the cases? Nanobots. Scans show some form of advanced nanobot inside the seemingly empty case. Okay, no, not empty. These bots are substantially smaller than any developed within the Federation, and it is not possible to ascertain their exact function. It would, however, be unwise to release them. Yeah, I'm down with that. I already have big enough robots crawling up my butt. An unusual box. Okay. Organic matter particulator. That sounds dangerous. This device contains a highly unstable radioactive isotope, likely to destroy all organisms exposed to it while leaving physical structures intact. Although it would function perfectly well as a weapon, it was more likely used to sterilize spaces for later inhabitation. Without instructions, it would be unwise to interact with it. That's interesting. So you could use it to wipe out all life on Earth, or you could use it to clean off your table before you cook. I don't think I would trust that on the mass market. Crescent artifact. Okay, so we just have a boomerang, a moon, a tracking implant. Oh, okay. This construct is emanating a high bandwidth signal consistent with alien transmissions intercepted elsewhere. DNA on the exterior indicates it was once implanted inside one of the life forms indigenous to this planet, its size suggesting the subject was a Leviathan-class organism. Beyond tracking and broadcasting its location, the implant may also have recorded biological data on the subject. However, this data cannot be received. Okay, so that's fine. Alien object again. Do I need to scan it before you can give me a name? Just call it the floaty glowy turb. Alien building block. This rock-like object features organic as well as mechanical parts, and there is some genetic and technological crossover with the design of the self-warping constructs encountered elsewhere. It appears to serve no purpose in its current state and is awaiting some kind of activation sequence. Materials such as this may have been a fundamental building block of the aliens' technology, or even of the aliens themselves. Interesting. Okay, so we've taken a look at all the museum doodads. I kind of want to leave that. I want to check these little hallways first, because it doesn't look like these are under any kind of security, right? What do we have going on around here, guys? They don't seem to be that aggressive. It seems if I get close to them, then they get kind of mad, but otherwise they're pretty chill. Oh. Okay. I do have a lot of ion cubes on me, so I guess we might as well turn this on. Do I risk it? Gotta risk it for the biscuit. Find out where this one goes, because one of them might lead me to a place that I haven't been yet. Or it might lead me to the bottom of the ocean and I'll pop like a balloon. We can't really be sure, but I've saved before jumping in, so there's really no downside to trying. We're going to 613 meters, they spoil that for you, so I'm not sure where that might be. Oh, okay. What? Have we been here before? This is really weird, right? Because we're on land, but it looks like the Lost River. What is going on here? Definitely worth exploring, I think. We can take a quick look around. Maybe I should have brought the prawn suit, but I feel like that would have been a whole lot of extra work. We could just sprint through here and see exactly where we are. Oh, and then this just leads outside. And it does lead to the Lost River. Okay, so behind a waterfall, there is an entrance to the Lost River, and I might want that ruby, so I think I'm just gonna grab you while we're here. Show me what we have behind door number 2. This isn't a portal. Ooh.
This room appears to be a biological archive storing more than 40 indigenous egg specimens in different states of development.
Okay. So it might be for preservation. They want to keep all of the specimens on the planet alive by saving some of their eggs, or it may just be, again, experimenting on all of the eggs. I haven't even seen some of these eggs before. Very interesting. I don't think I can scan them or anything like that. I don't really care that much about eggs anyway. What do we got here? Sea Emperor Leviathan research data.
New PDA data.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind being brought up to speed on that. Specimen size categories have been adjusted upward to accommodate this species, otherwise known as we thought we found the biggest thing in the ocean, but no, there's always bigger. Feeding and digestion. Alien research data indicates that despite its size, this species feeds entirely on microorganisms it filters from the water, which themselves depend on a complicated ecosystem of plant and animal life. So it is literally a space whale. And the Sea Emperor Leviathan is not the same as the Sea Dragon Leviathan. I keep getting the two mixed up. The Sea Dragon Leviathan is the one with the big sharp teeth that attacks me. That does not filter feed. So this is something else, even though it still has the same kind of long, squiddy appendages. Reproduction. Large ovary-like organs are carried in the creature's middle section, suggesting that, like other species on this planet, it produces eggs. However, internal scar tissue indicates probable infertility. So did they never manage to get a Sea Emperor Leviathan egg? Because the way they have it phrased is as if they're researching and experimenting on one Sea Emperor Leviathan, right? That's what we're pretty sure is being kept here, because this is a containment facility. They've been hinting at a lot of this stuff, but they haven't really spelled it out yet. Enzyme 42. The Emperor manufactures Enzyme 42 within its stomach cavity to break down its food. It will occasionally expel it into the surrounding waters. The substance was found to neutralize the effects of the bacterium, and its presence in the ecosystem today would explain how life on the planet survived the outbreak. So, they have a cure. this enzyme kills the bacteria. It would remain to be explained by what mechanism the enzyme is being delivered. So they don't really know how the enzyme works or how it's delivered, how it's working in the system, but they know that if you add enzyme to bacteria, bacteria no longer bad. That's promising for somebody who is infected. Health. Comparative analysis of size and metabolic rate indicates the specimen captured by the researchers was approximately 1,600 years old, so one specimen, again. Extensive internal and external scar tissue suggest it had lived well in excess of the peak lifespan of its species. So we have a really old Leviathan hanging around somewhere. Assessment. While a healthy Emperor specimen may have held some potential as a cure, it is unlikely any research subjects survived quarantine procedures. So they think that the one that they have is a dud, and there's no way that they could have actually synthesized a cure. Well, now that's kind of bad news. I guess that's all the egg area has to give. Yeah, I can't scan any of this, and in reality, I've done enough reading. I kind of want to move on to see what the point of this is. So, no teleporter here. Maybe there aren't many portals, but I feel like there has to be more. What secrets and riches hide behind door number 3? By secrets and riches, I mean terrifying little alien robots and maybe another teleporter? Okay. So we're just gonna pop you in here. You'll flip on. So where are you gonna bring me? Again, a little bit weary, but so far they haven't ejected me into the ocean. They've always brought me to some other alien research facility indoors, which makes a whole lot of sense. So we're going to 280 meters this time. Is there anything at 280 meters that I can remember? We've already gone to the gun. Not entirely sure. Haven't been here before. Oh, ow, ow, ow. Okay, listen, dude, that's really rude, and I have no problem blowing you guys up. You want some too? That's what I thought. So we do know of multiple other facilities, though. There were at least 2 more sanctuaries that I hadn't reached. I would guess this must be one of them, right? Maybe? Doesn't feel like much of a sanctuary because there's a whole lot of wildlife crawling around inside. And then we have a gate. And the gate leads me to where? I have no idea where we are. It looks like we might be just off the Grand Reef, but it's kind of hard to tell. Okay. So this is just some kind of caving system. I guess they just wanted a teleporter. You find a cave, you pop a teleporter in it. Looks like the whole place is symmetrical, so we have 2 teleporters on one side, 2 teleporters on the other side, the egg facility, and something else. I'm not entirely sure yet, but let's try another teleporter and see if it'll bring me to a new sanctuary. No, maybe another cave. Looks similar, but we have not been here yet, so let's just take a quick look around. We're at 300 meters this time. So similar depth, but it could be on the other side of the planet for all I know. They seem really interested in this one little part of the planet. Like, apparently the planet is much, much bigger, and this ocean is just sitting inside a single... Oh! Nope, 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 nope. I thought that I was being communicated with the space whale again, but no, it was just that little jerk. Door number 5. This should be one of the interesting ones, right? There should be something very interesting. Ooh, alien water slide. Karen, you got anything to say about all this? No? Now would be the time to explain what I'm looking at. You gave me the heads up on the egg room, but I can kind of tell eggs. It's like an aquarium room. Okay, what if we just, yeah, inflow pipe. Wouldn't mind learning a little bit about you. Peepers entering the containment facility. The pipes drawing water into the containment facility are filled with peepers arriving from the surface. The fish show no signs of distress. The specimens scanned have all consumed high quantities of seeds and organic matter from the surface, and some specimens are beginning to show signs of infection. So they're bringing infected peepers and, I guess, oxygenated water down into the containment facility. We still don't really know what this is, but it seems more and more like it's just a giant fish tank. Wait, now that I think about it, we did see an inflow, didn't we? In one of the episodes, we saw a giant vent, and I definitely remember seeing a few peepers get sucked into it, and I just thought it was a terrifying accident, but that's completely by design. Strange. Okay, let's download some data here. Maybe this'll give us an idea. Ventilation control.
PDA data.
Water flowing to and from the primary containment facility is being automatically controlled independently of other safeguards. Data on the water composition has been recorded. Water is being drawn from different biomes around the surface of the planet, so there's more than one inflow. We only saw one of them, but you could easily miss them. The water temperature is considerably lower than the volcanic environment outside the facility, while microorganisms and nutrient counts are substantially higher. Then oxygen-deprived water is being flooded from the system and recycled back to the surface. So it is like a giant fish tank. They have what we can assume is a Leviathan trapped in a giant tank, and they have to bring oxygen and nutrients and microorganisms in to make it as natural as possible, and then once that water is used up, they're recycling it back to the surface. That's interesting, but kind of terrifying, because I'm thinking more and more that the giant space whale that's talking to me is what's trapped down there. Because I was gonna say, if she's smart enough to communicate with me, then she's probably smart enough to be vindictive, and if she's been trapped down there for a very long time, she might not really care who did it. I don't really know. She seems to be luring me down there to help her escape, I would assume. But then again, I kind of need her help, because inside of her is the enzyme that will cure me. Maybe I can get her to eat me? Even though she won't eat me, right? She's a filter feeder. So she might not actually be aggressive. She might just be, like I said, a little bit spiteful. Okay, so this is another new area. We haven't been here. Maybe this will be one of the sanctuaries, or is this just another tunnel? 230 meters. No, just another tunnel. This leads out to somewhere very dark. Yeah, I'm not all that interested, to be perfectly honest. I just wanted to know where this leads to. If there are any more alien technologies hiding on the other side, but that's a no. So, let's go see if we can find our angry space whale. According to translated data logs, an indigenous Leviathan species was found to produce a unique substance referred to as enzyme 42, which inhibited the symptoms of the chirobacterial infection in other indigenous organisms, and hopefully one non-indigenous one. The specimen was captured and contained in a purpose-built habitat for further study. The alien researchers went to great lengths to provide for the life form's environmental needs, including the import of interdependent flora and fauna via on-site warp gate. Okay, so a warp gate and those tubes that we saw. However, its health quickly deteriorated. When quarantine was imposed, all warp gates and force fields were sealed. All attempts to develop the enzyme into a vaccine had been unsuccessful, so they never actually finished their work. They just left it down there? That does not sound promising for my whole vindictive theory. Ew. What are you? Oh no, it's a Leviathan fetus? See, Emperor fetus. Found preserved in a display case, it was likely a child of the adult specimen contained within the facility. Again, my theory is not looking great for me. Superficial damage to the specimen indicates it was artificially removed from its egg casing. So it didn't hatch, they forced it out of its egg. Stunted tissue development suggests the organism expired during the removal process. So it didn't live through their screwing around. Tissue samples have been taken from the digestive tract, so that's where enzyme 42 is happening. Didn't they say that the specimen that they captured was unable to reproduce? It was infertile because of scar tissue? Weird. It appears the aliens were attempting to formulate a cure for the bacterium from enzymes produced in the specimen's digestive system. Without a young, healthy specimen, these efforts were in vain. So maybe it had a clutch of eggs and then it couldn't produce any more? It's the only theory that I'm working with right now, but I'm willing to bet that Mom is gonna have no problem telling me about it. Okay, then. I guess we should lower that force field. She has to be behind that, right? We've checked everywhere else. do I need a tablet for this? I don't know if I have another tablet on me. Blue tablet? I already used my blue tablet. You only gave me... Oh, right, you can build more tablets. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm fed, I'm caffeinated, and I have a tablet. So you can take this, and hopefully we won't need any more of them because I don't know if I have any more materials. These things are not cheap. Amazed they just leave them lying around. This place is freaking massive. I cannot get over how much there is down here. It's even a little bit laggy. So... Oh, good. Found the alien local YMCA. That looks like a door up there, but I don't think there are any stairs up to it. Yeah, there's no way to get up there. So I guess we're just gonna dive on in. Oh, wait a minute. Is this where I'm supposed to be? Oh, okay. Found you. Hi.
Are you here to play?
I'm a little small.
Others came here once. They built these walls.
Not one of them.
They played alone. They bored me. Now they're gone. And instead, we have you. We are curious whether you swim with the current or fight against it as they did.
Oh, I swim. I totally swim with it. I'm all about swimming with it. That's such a strange...
Unusually passive behavioral patterns in nearby predators. Reason unknown.
Good, good. I like it. Oh, yeah. It's like an entire ecosystem down here. Look at that. There are a bunch of predators, and Karen was just saying they're passive? I thought it just meant you. So are we cool? Ooh.
Unlike other alien facilities, scans indicate this location supports a diverse and healthy ecosystem. Explanation unclear at this time.
It's because it's all artificial, that's why. I was gonna say, that was a very strange encounter. Because she seems old and wise, but at the same time, childish. Right? Like, have I come to play? Really weird. I guess I should take back what I said in earlier episodes about anything that has these wants to kill you. But then again, they don't really look like pincers. They're more like vestigial arms or flippers. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Do you have anything interesting to say? I still need to breathe, actually. Alright, lady. I'm here, and I'm totes my goat swimming with the current rather than fighting the tide, whatever the hell you said. I don't know. Ooh. Oh, she still has eggs. Right? Kind of. They look like eggs, but they're propped up on stuff. Sea Emperor eggs. Okay. Sea Emperor eggs. Oh no! Don't pop a squat for me! I was just looking to read about your eggs. You got anything interesting to say about them? I'm not really sure what any of this is. Oh, it's an incubator. Okay, we should probably read about that too. Hatching enzymes. Okay, hold on. One second. I need to come over here first. I need to be above the brain so that I can keep breathing. Hatching enzymes. The Emperor's specimen's eggs are attached to some form of incubator. In a normal life cycle, it seems likely that the Emperors would have buried their eggs in shallower waters, where different organic materials in the soil would have triggered a hatching response. The incubator suggests the aliens had resorted to developing artificial hatching enzymes, which would stimulate the egg's natural hatching environment, but were unable to discover the formula. So they didn't know that you had to bury the eggs, so they were just trying to come up with their own way of making a formula to trick them into hatching. Didn't really work, so they started cutting them out. With extensive information on the Sea Emperors themselves, it may still be possible to fabricate an artificial hatching enzyme using indigenous ingredients. However, the only surviving source of that information may be the Sea Emperor itself. I don't suppose you want to tell me how to hatch your eggs. That seems like something that you would be really into. right? Oh. Moving again. Got a little tired swimming around or something? I don't know what I'm supposed to do here, lady. I got nothing going for me. That is very interesting. Look at the peepers. They've got some kind of trail behind them. I thought that was a graphical bug because she has that behind her too. That might be the enzyme. Can I just suck on your butt? Never ask a lady when you meet her if you can suck on her butt. She might not be into that, especially if you're small. Okay, well, let's just pop one of these in here. Ooh. Did I do a good or a bad?
My young need to hatch, to play outside this place. We have been here so long. The others built a passage to reach the world outside. I asked them for this freedom, but they could not hear me. If you help us, I will give you freely what the others tried in vain to take.
Oh, that's really interesting. So, oh yeah, look, there's a gate right here. I don't know if I can activate that, lady. It looks a little, don't eat me. Oh. I was gonna say it looks a little bit buried, but you're all over it. Okay. Great blow. Proud of you. Yeah, that was a whole bunch of information. I need to get some brain air. Hold on. So she tried to communicate with the ancient aliens, similar to how she's communicating with me, but they couldn't hear her. I guess their biology was incredibly different. Mine is a little bit more squishy and meaty, so she can talk to me. They might have been a lot more technological as far as we know. We have no idea what they looked like. But she doesn't really seem to care all that much about her own escape. I guess because they said that she's really old and that her health was declining anyway, but she wants her children to hatch and to escape. So I need to somehow hatch them and then turn that on. And then you'll give me my enzyme. Now would be a good time for a self-scan because I'm curious if I'm feeling any better down here. Still infected. We gathered that much. What, they're not telling me that it's gotten any worse? Okay, okay. Do you... Oh, you have information. Insert hatching enzyme. I don't have a hatching enzyme. I would assume that she's gonna be the one to tell me how to hatch them, right? So she must be the one to give me the enzyme. I don't think hatching her eggs are the problem. She just doesn't want to hatch them down here into captivity. So maybe if I give her a sign of good faith and activate this, because she did just unbury it, then maybe she'll give me the hatching enzyme? Worth a shot. I'm kind of curious where this leads to as well. Here you go. That's for you.
With the passage you have opened, my young can leave this place.
Not in their eggs.
But first they must feel the time is right and break free of their shells. This is what the others could not force from me. To you, I give the secret willingly.
Hatching enzymes. Oh. So she knows how to hatch her eggs, obviously. They couldn't force her to tell them. So they never hatched. Oh dear God. We need an eye stalk seed, a sea crown seed, a fungal sample, a bulb bush sample, and a ghost weed seed. I don't even know what half of these are. And I know for certain that they're not down here because I've taken a pretty good look around. I think I might have seen a sea crown, but we're gonna have to go... Oh, I'm willing to bet that's what all of those portals are for. I would bet you anything those portals are all gonna lead me to an individual place where I need to get one of these individual things, and then I gotta construct it in the Cyclops, and then I gotta bring it down here. Okay, you know what? I think that's gonna be it for this episode of Subnautica, guys. Next episode, we will have the hatching enzyme ready. We will hopefully cure the planet, right? Because if I hatch her eggs, she should, even if she doesn't want to, just having them around, having them eat and excrete the enzyme should be enough to deal with the bacteria. So if that's the case, I just need to kind of suck some butt and then I'll be good to go. Thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.